Now, the Twin Tiers honor flight traveled to Washington, D.C., giving veterans on board the trip and chance to visit memorials from the wars they served in. One of those stops was the Vietnam War Memorial. The uniqueness of this memorial remembers every person lost in battle, listing all of the names. I spoke with vets who were searching for friends they fought alongside.
I don't know what it's going to do to me from here on out, but it's a way to heal.
David White is being flooded with memories from a war he fought in more than a half-century ago. His visit back to the Vietnam Memorial, like so many veterans, he's on the search for names of loved ones he fought beside.
To find one particular name that I found. I met him in Vietnam. He and I became instant friends.
White said when he found the name he was looking for, the emotions just started pouring in.
I was there when he died.
For anyone who visits the memorial to find a friend or loved one, there's a special way of capturing it.
For a lot of them, just being able to touch the wall is a big deal. And then to find their buddy's name on the wall is the next thing. And the chance that we have to do a rubbing on the wall gives them a piece to take home with them.
Floyd Stimson, Jerry Fields, those were two of the gentlemen that I actually went to school with. Got killed in Vietnam.
Jerry Robinson served in the Air Force. This trip to the memorial for the first time was important, something he has been thinking about since his return home from Vietnam without friends that he originally left with.
Yeah, I hadn't seen them since then, and last time I heard about them, they was coming home in the graveyard.
Andy Smith is a local tour guide for honor flights. She understands the significance for veterans visiting the memorial.
For me, it's a privilege that we get to do this. And I cry down here all the time, right? It's a big deal. These veterans came home to being spit on, and they finally get their chance to be acknowledged.
Very important to all of us to know that our buddies were taken care of, and I'm happy to know that too.
The memorial also represents that long-awaited thank you some veterans never received.
I think about it all the time.
I never ever thought I'd ever make this trip. But we made it. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. Being here, and it's all outstanding. I'm loving it.
One veteran spoke about how important it was to see those friends and family that were lost, but started to get emotional while looking at the memorial, saying now they'll never be forgotten.
Yeah, I can't believe it. You know, it's just too many guys that didn't come home.
No matter the military branch, this memorial impacts all veterans in different ways and brings those who fought in the war even closer more than 5 decades later.
Even though we're a mixture of the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, Coast Guard, Marines, all of us are there. And we all have a special bond.
Reporting in Washington, D.C., I'm Jess Liptzin.
Well, this summer, right around the corner, parks will soon be filled up. For now, though, they're getting a bit of a makeover. Our Jess Liptzin spoke with one group filling thousands of feet of sidewalk at city parks. Jess, you caught up with them mid-work, is that right?
Well, David, they've been hard at work for weeks, already finishing one of the 8 playgrounds they're working on. It's become a passion for the apprentices as they learn the ins and outs of their future career.
Young of an age to get this opportunity and work with the people that I'm working with is beautiful, man.
Keon Johnson is one of 6 in the program helping build sidewalks throughout the city. He says it's an opportunity he's been blessed with. Him and many others strive for careers in the field, and this partnership with LT Construction and the city of Rockford has made it possible.
When I first got out of high school, I always wanted to do construction, but I never got the opportunity to do it. So I seen the thing that he was doing where he was posting that he needed people to come out and do this. So I got tagged in and I was like, yeah, this is the opportunity that I've been waiting for.
Waking up early each morning and going to work is something the apprentices embraced. It's led by Albert Tank Weathers. He has done construction his whole life and hopes to pass on his passion to others. He says with this program, he's able to change his community for the better.
There's a lot of the black population it's like 1% concrete finishes in the state. So they don't see black concrete finishes in the city, but now our community is actually seeing not only black concrete finishes, but they're seeing young males and females finishing concrete. So it's a big win for everyone, for our community to see that this whole park is getting done, but it's not just the park getting done, it's who's doing it.
It doesn't just look like they're working, but having fun doing it. Those I spoke with say the impact Tank has on them is turning this summer program into their lifelong careers.
He a real good motivator. Like, he motivates us all, even though he might yell at us, he give us all compliments. He makes sure we all smiling at the end of the day and that we like doing what we do.
Go further.
I want to take this far. I love this job. This is the first time doing it, and I promise it's probably the best job I had so far.
That's where I'm staying. I'm not going nowhere else.
The project is going through the spring and into the summer with a graduation from the program in late August. Most of those that joined the program in the past have jobs directly because of it in construction today. David? Hello, everyone. I am outside Spirit Halloween on the search for the most popular costume in the Southern Tier. Come on with me.
I'm going to be a bumblebee.
I want to be a ladybug.
I'm going to be a killer clown. Classic. Chloe from Descendants.
I am going to be an Oompa Loompa.
Nearly 200 million Americans are getting their costumes ready to dress up for a night of spooky fun. $4.3 billion will be spent on costumes, according to the National Retail Federation's annual consumer survey. One thing is for sure, when it comes to Halloween, you're never too old to get a costume. And it's not just people getting dressed up.
And he's going to be a gremlin. See, his costume is over here.
So many different options to choose from, but I had one goal: find the most popular and best costume in the Southern Tier.
What are a lot of people being this year? Monster High dolls.
Yes, I heard a lot of that.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of strawberry shortcake.
Any animal.
Yeah. Honestly, clowns. I've seen throughout my years of trick-or-treating, I've seen a lot of killer clowns.
One of the most biggest sellers right now is K-pop Demon Hunters.
I'm trying to find the most popular Halloween costume. What are you going to be for Halloween this year? What are you planning on being for Halloween this year? Do you have your Halloween costume picked out yet? Throughout my mission, I realized in order to find what the best costume was, I had to find out how people were even making their costume decisions.
All of our friends were like, we need to do this. Yeah. We're doing it with like 4 others of our friends.
I think it's 8
so
people.
Fun. 8
it's
people
a lot of us.
Yeah.
My son loves Willy Wonka, and I decided I thought that would be a just fun thing to do.
Pinterest?
Yeah, Pinterest.
I don't know. He just seems like a cool guy. I don't know. Like mysterious kind of.
I really like my costume, and I just could think of a ninja.
After searching far and wide, it wasn't
Pikachu.
This year, it's not going to be
Elle and Light from Death Note.
And believe it or not, it's not
Being abducted by an alien.
Coming in with an expected 2.3 million kids flying into Halloween like the neighborhood-friendly superhero he is. What are you going to be for Halloween this year?
Spidey.
Tonight, some residents are having to deal with flooded basements and downed trees after last night's powerful storms.
Our Jess Liptzin went out today to talk with some of those residents. And Jess, many people are dealing with significant damage.
Mimi Wendell, as I was driving around this morning, you could see so much damage from uprooted trees. I spoke with one woman living just southwest of the Rockford Airport. She spoke about her home near Meridian and South Main Street that got hit hard.
Sounded like a train coming through, and then we heard a loud bang on the back of the house. I thought that I'd probably lost my porch.
Tanya Prine recounts what she heard overnight as heavy winds and rain uprooted trees all over her backyard. In her basement with her son and dogs, all she could do was wait while it passed.
I mean, it's scary because you don't know if it's still coming or if anything else is going to happen, and it was terrifying to be sitting down there and watching and waiting for it to all end.
Tanya is one of thousands in the state line to have lost power. ComEd spoke about their efforts in trying to bring everyone's power back in the region.
This was an unprecedented line of storms that really swept through the entire territory of ComEd. There was not a part of our territory untouched. We had winds upwards of 70 miles per hour. We had lightning.
ComEd says they had many grids that could be turned back on with a flip of a switch. However, many others were left in the dark longer as crews played it safe in the cleanup efforts.
So what our crews are facing right now is downed trees, downed limbs, downed power lines, broken poles.
With the hurricane hitting the south and more than 400,000 left without power in the Midwest Illinois region, ComEd management says they have been extra staffed and making great progress. For Tanya, she's now working stuff out with insurance as her porch is gone, but she says she's thankful her house is still standing.
Never had this kind of damage in the 40 years I've been out here, ever. This was definitely the worst and hardest hit.
Tanya said listening to basic rules could have really saved her life if a tree had come through the house. She said there was such a short time between hearing tornado sirens and the downed trees. So by going out immediately to her basement, she did what she could to keep everyone safe. Wendell, Mimi.
Today is what makes America so unique. So many different people from different walks of life all coming together to live in this great country.
Yeah, like a big salad bowl. Jess Liptzin spoke with a few people living their American dream while spreading the spirit of their family's home country.
A cook, a musician, or a business owner.
The pickle, it has gushers.
So many opportunities to pursue so many passions, no matter where you come from. There's a variety of ways you can earn a living in the U.S. It's the reason why people come from all around the world to America.
I was 9, so I really, had no choice. I didn't really know why we came here. I'm just a kid, but we came here for a better opportunity.
Evariste Amori is a musician. He was born in Tanzania. The producer and singer said through the opportunities from living in America, he's sharing the sound from where he comes from.
And Africa is one of the best, in terms of audio production. Oh my gosh, especially Nigeria too. So, but I tried my best to show people, especially in America, that hey, we got good talent in Africa.
From the studio to the kitchen, Lucy Tan is sharing the taste of her heritage. Between her parents coming from Indonesia and her love to cook, she's owned Happy Walk in downtown Rockford for decades.
I learned how to do business as well, so that's why I get into this business. My passion is I like cooking, so I might as well making money to it. So
Lucy raised her family in Forest City, where she learned to run a business and thrive as a cook.
It's not easy to start a business, but I learned from everybody, who know how to run the business. Rockford is diversity, so it's a lot of people from different backgrounds, so they have their new business and everything.
According to the U.S. Census, in 2022, more than 28,000 with Hispanic backgrounds made Rockford their home. Dominguez and El Parque and South Main Mercado are a few events shining a light on the culture. Another way is people like Laura Zapata. She runs her business, Cali Sass, making chamoy.
They've seen it on the rim of a drink, and they don't know, oh, that was the name of it. So once I explain to people and they say, oh, you've probably seen it on a margarita or on a beer or fruit, drizzled on a fruit or something. And then they say, oh, yeah. And once they taste it, then it always brings them back to like a childhood candy.
Laura's parents came from Mexico, and so sharing a specialty from the culture is something Laura really embraces. Being a business owner and vendor at various festivals, she loves meeting so many different people with such a wide range of passions.
It comes down to, we're networking together, we're working together, we're doing an event together, and at the end of the day, we're trying to become a bigger, stronger vendor family.